What's goody, what's goody, what's goody? What's goody, party people? Come up in the room, okay? I told y'all, every morning we gonna meet here, all right? Make sure you turn on your notifications because, sometimes it might be early morning, sometimes it might be a little bit later. But what I need y'all to do is go ahead and share this out. What we gonna do, if you new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get this thing started with these positive vibes, all right? What we do here is we kind of pay homage to some of my favorite motivational speakers. And, we just listen to some good word early in the morning before we, kind of get out the house or kind of get our day started. I'm trying to get everybody in the routine as well as myself as to filling our minds with the word of God and filling our minds with positive words, therefore we can kind of get on with our day. So let's go ahead. If you see me looking down a little bit, listen, we got Facebook down here. We got Instagram. What's goody? What's goody, y'all? What's goody, y'all? I seen y'all DMing me and stuff. I appreciate y'all. Y'all don't know how much motivation that gives me. One thing that I do like to do is I like to make sure that my mind is right before I step foot on a platform, because if I'm not feeling right or if I'm feeling a little uncertain, sometimes I got to have just a little bit more quiet time with God so he can tell me what to tell you. This is none of me. This is all of God. I do God's work. I don't do my work. All right. So sometimes I might be just a tad bit late, but just keep them DMs coming. I love it. I love it. I love it. It keeps me motivated. It lets me know that there's somebody out there that is listening. So go ahead and share this word out. Get some people up in here. Okay. So today I picked, again, I don't really pick. What I do is I go through like my YouTube, and my YouTube now is formatted to where the algorithm shows me my motivational speakers. And so today, who stood out to me was Eric Thomas. Okay, so we got another one from Eric Thomas. We're going to get into what he's saying, and let's go ahead and we'll discuss it after. And then, of course, we'll finish up with positive affirmations. All right, so if y'all ready, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. I hope y'all energized. Get that energy up, up, up. Okay, you know how we do. Good morning. Good morning. Let's go.
I'm just telling you that something that once was bad because of the way we saw it is now good because of the way we see it. And God is saying the way you used to see your life in your world, son, that's not how we operate in the kingdom. You got to be born again.
Come on, be born again.
So the way you see money, the way you see people, the way you move on the earth, the way you make decisions has to be in alignment with me. Nicodemus, I'm not saying you are a bad person. I'm saying that you have the potential.
Write it down.
You are wired for it. But you ought to be born again if you're going to get into the kingdom. If you're going to fool with me and deal with me, you got to be born again. If you really want to be a part of my world, of my life, you got to be born again. I need y'all to ask God every single day while you're here, what does born again look like for me?
Yes. What does it look like for you?
I'm just going to be honest with y'all. You can chase the world if you want to. You might catch it, you might not. And if you catch it, you're going to catch it for a minute.
Okay.
I can't tell y'all when I blew up in 2007, 2008, I can't tell you how many people I've known who blew up during the time frame, and in 2023, they go. I can't tell you how I started in 2006, and like wine, God allows me to keep being relevant and keep. Why? Because I'm his.
Yes, yes.
When you're with the devil, he will only give you success for a small amount of time because he has no intentions on taking care of you in the first place. It's not his nature. It's not his character.
Nope.
He hates your guts.
He sure
hates everything about you, but he will give you what he thinks you want so he can take you and destroy you.
Yes, God. Yes, God. Tell it, Lord.
You have to understand the very nature of Satan.
Yes. All right. We're going to, you know how YouTube do with the ads, but we're going to make it do what it do, okay? The very nature of Satan.
Ooh. The very nature is hurt and bitterness.
Come on.
The Bible says he has three distinct characteristics. He seeks to kill, steal, and destroy. Period.
That's it.
But what he will do is that he will give you an opportunity to get something, and as soon as you get his stuff that you think is a blessing, he automatically goes, boom, it's time we kill it.
Come on.
I just want you to stop.
I know y'all know what he's talking about.
How the devil tried to kill you.
Woo. Many times.
Just in your personal life. This ain't got nothing to do with Eric Thomas. Just think in your, something just popped up in my head like, whoa. What's your name, bro? Jay. Jay, I'll never forget. I got got out that car. The truck driver run up to me. And he was like, bruh. He said, I don't know what just happened. He's like, the car was out in the middle of the road.
Jesus.
He said, the car started spinning. It was in the middle of the road. I couldn't even stop. If I wanted to stop and hit brakes, I couldn't stop it. I couldn't put the brakes on to stop from hitting.
My God.
We was just that close. He said, bruh, I ain't never seen nothing like mine. The car was in the middle of the road, and something literally took the car from the middle of the road and brought it back to the side. It was a guardrail. He said, bruh, I don't even know how the guardrail didn't mess up your car.
Come on.
How in the world did you get your car from there to there? I said, son, Satan trying to kill you. I'm trying to bring you home.
Come on, God. Come on.
Come on, son.
Come on.
You got that thing about you where
Come
you
on.
learn to say no. You got to learn to say no, son.
Yes.
Because when you're dealing with aggressive people will take you further than you want to go and keep you longer than you want to stay.
Listen. Come on.
I don't have no plans on taking your life, but I want you to see that you love me with all your heart, son.
Yes,
I know
God.
you love me with all your heart. But what you have to understand is you can't entertain the devil no more.
Nope. Share this out, y'all. Come on.
He want to take you out. I was in my 20s. He
Come
wanted to take
on.
me out in my 20s. Do you see what I've done just in the last year? Imagine if I wasn't here. Imagine if I wasn't in this earth. For those of you who said, E.T., bro, you changed my life.
Come on.
Imagine if the devil would have took me out at 21 years old.
Imagine that.
I
Imagine
watched
that.
the devil try to take folks out mentally, emotionally. You ever seen somebody straight one day, and then the next day, mentally they gone?
Gone.
Emotionally they gone?
Come on.
You ever seen somebody not use drugs, and they start playing with it, and the next thing you know, they strung out?
Oh. But God.
He's got three things. I want to say it again, because some of y'all are
Come
still
on.
in
What's the
relationship
three
with
things,
the
y'all?
I want to reveal to you what his plan is for you.
Come on.
Right now, you're in his territory. You messing with him. You playing his game.
Yeah, you playing with fire.
What his role is, just in case you didn't know. Nobody taught you. We're going to say it together. He has three distinct priorities.
Yes.
Three very distinct priorities.
Very distinct.
The first one is to kill.
Come on.
First one is to what?
Kill.
He wants to kill you.
Yeah, he gonna kill you.
If he can't kill you, he'll at least try to
Steal.
from
Come
you.
on. Come
If
on.
he can't steal it, he'll try to
Destroy. That's
Anybody ever
it.
had a relationship?
That's
You ever
only
tried
his
to-
only
you know what I'm saying?
plan.
You ever tried to
But every
destroy-
time
you
it's
try to destroy it. Anybody?
Come
you ever
on.
Try to destroy it?
Come on.
Anybody had a job? You had something good going on,
Woo.
and the devil tried to destroy it.
Yup. Many times.
You ever just your life? You just woke up one day. It's like I'm just not feeling right. Something's wrong.
Right.
Something's off. You ever had that before? I promise you, it didn't come from God.
It didn't.
Because He told you, this is the day that I've met. I want you to, and I'm being
glad
real,
in
yo. That's
it.
what God offers.
Be glad in it.
And then He said, if you seek me first, if you seek first the kingdom of God
Then what?
and all of His righteousness, what's going to happen? I'm going to add everything you
Come
desire.
on. Everything you desire.
So you got one dude saying, I just want to kill, steal, and destroy. And you like, pick me.
Right. Playing in this playground. How many of y'all playing in this playground?
Destroy me.
Come on.
And you got another one saying, I'm not that aggressive.
Nah.
I'm not going to run up on you like that.
Nah, God ain't gonna do that.
But when you ready,
Yes.
you put me first, I will add. Y'all, I
Come
did
on.
free videos. How do you become #1 in the world doing free videos?
Come on. What's for you is for you.
God said, let me do the ad.
Yes.
Because I don't want you to let other people ad, because you're going to pick people that you don't even know their heart. You don't even know their intentions.
Come
You
on.
think that's a good hookup when it's really only the devil
Ooh.
giving you a blessing so he can
Kill.
kill.
Steal. And destroy.
All my blessings, son, comes with blessings.
Yes, God. Yes, God. Thank
All
you.
my blessings come with.
All my blessings come with blessings.
None of my blessings come with
Hate.
curses.
Yes.
None of my blessings come with.
Come on.
The devil and God both bless.
Yes.
The devil ain't gonna tell you, hey, I'm trying to kill you, Ray.
Right.
No, he'll just give you a relationship that looks like it's in your best interest.
Come on.
Only to destroy you.
I hope y'all hearing this. I hope y'all hearing this. I hope y'all hearing this, okay? Listen, this word today, for me, it's Thankful Thursdays. I hope for you it's Thankful Thursdays as well. Today is the day that we give extra thanks, all right? We give thanks every day, but on Thursday, we give just a little bit more extra thanks, all right? And so when this word jumped out at me, I was like, whoa, it kind of coincided with some of what my other speakers were saying, about becoming the person that you need to become in order to get the things that you want. And a lot of times we coming into contact with these people because we think it, oh, they good people, or oh, they got my best interest in heart. And the whole time, because you playing in the devil's playground, he's strategically placing people in your life that don't belong there. That's there to do his work. That's there to kill, steal, and destroy. Okay? So today, listen, what I do, the first thing I do is when I'm listening to my motivational speakers is I get my notebook and I begin writing, because I like to write certain points that stand out to me. So, of course, my first point was, you must be born again. All right. There's no doubt about it. We all are going to make mistakes. We all going to fall short. We all going to have those hiccups. But what the goodness of God is that you can always ask for grace. You are a grace baby. All right. You are a grace baby. You can always ask for grace. All right. So you must be born again. The way that you see life, the way that you see money, you have to be aligned with God in order to be reborn again. So like Eric Thomas told us to do, every day you must ask, what does born again look like for me? Okay. For me, like I said this morning, I had to take a little bit more time with God and say, what do you want me to tell the people? Think through my mind and speak through my mouth, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's born again looks different. Everybody is on a different journey. Everybody is on a different assignment with God. All right. So ask him, what does born again looks like for me? All right. Another thing that you got to keep in the front of your mind is that Satan's agenda. Okay. Satan's agenda. He doesn't have any other agenda for you but to kill, steal, and destroy. So every time you playing in that playground where you playing around with, people that hurting people or people that's giving out that negative energy, remember the bottom line of what he want to do. He want to kill you. He want to steal from you. He want to destroy you completely. And he will. But we got to be greater than that. We got to be bigger than that. We got to know that our God got us here for a reason. Our God got us here for a much bigger picture. It's more than just us, okay? Don't think that it's all about you. It's more than just us. We here to do God's work, all right? So I also wrote down where he says, stop in your life and think of how the devil tried to steal your life and kill you. And so many kind of popped up, things that I didn't even think about, before. As you know, yesterday I said, I like motivational speakers that been through something. If you a speaker, you gotta have been through something. You know what I'm saying? For me to relate to you. And when he said that statement to me, I remember one time I was living with my grandmother and my sister was just born. She was like maybe about 2 or 3 or whatever, So life was a little bit hectic because my grandmother was blind. You know what I'm saying? And she was taking care of my sister, And so I was getting older, and I wanted to, she might have been a little older than that, but I was getting ready to, I was trying to find my way. I was trying to find my way. I was maybe about 18, just about 18. It was before my firstborn was born. And, I was just like, I got to do something. I told you I was a corporate queen. I could get any job that I want. I took that talk. I walked that walk. You know what I mean? But I was just like, it was something I needed, something different. So my homegirl, she was in New York too. I was at New York at this time, and she was in New York at this time. She's like, yo, I'm moving to Richmond. I'm moving to Richmond, Virginia, right? All right. And it's funny how I end up in Virginia, but she was like, we're moving to Richmond, Virginia. So I'm like, boom. She was like, you could come with me. You could come stay with me or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, life getting a little hectic here. My grandmother, I feel like she wasn't, understanding me, which I probably wasn't. I didn't understand myself, But I said, yeah, boom, let me do it. So I pack up my stuff, and I go down there with her. She got her little hoopty and we drive all this stuff down there to this new apartment, in Richmond, Virginia. And I get there and I'm like, wow, this is beautiful. It's nature out here and I see birds and I see trees and, it was just very different from New York, So at the time she was like, yeah, I landed this job. She had a small daughter. Her daughter was like maybe about 1 or 2. And she was like, I need you to, drop me off at work and then you come back And, you know, whatever, you watch my daughter and then you come back and pick me up. So I'm like, all right, boom, cool. She was like, until you find a job, you know, let's just do it like that. So I'm like, cool. So unbeknownst to her, I didn't really know how to drive. You know what I'm saying? In New York, you ain't gotta drive. I didn't know how to drive. And so I didn't tell her that. You know, I was just like, how hard can drive be? You know, driving be? You know, I'm going. It's new things, new territory. My name is on it or whatever. Whole time I'm not thinking about what I left behind. You know what I'm saying? Hindsight is 2020, but I'm not thinking about what I left behind. You know, I'm just like, boom, I'm 18, I'm out of here, I'm getting out, whatever. So the first day that I dropped her off, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous because I'm like, goodness gracious. I mean, I knew the concept of driving. I probably drove around a few parking lots and stuff like that. But to actually drive, I've never done it. So she gets out and, you know, she kissed her baby girl and everything. And I'm like, yeah, girl, I'll see you later. You know, I purposely wait to see. So she goes into the building so she don't see me looking all scared and stuff like that. And I'm doing good. I'm going down the street, going down. I'm like, all right, I got this. You know, all right. Come on, all I got to do is make it back home. You know, ain't no GPS or nothing like that. So I got to mentally remember how to get back to the house. You know what I'm saying? So it come to a point where I got to get on the highway. I'm super scared because I know the highway, I got to drive crazy fast. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, you got this. You know, I'm talking to myself and I'm like, you got this. You got this. And I get on the exit. I get on the ramp. So, you know, when you get on the ramp, you got to kind of like merge. But this particular type of merge wasn't one that had its own lane. This one kind of cuts off and it goes right into traffic. Not being a driver, I didn't realize that. And so when I got on the expressway and I realized, oh my God, this road cuts off. And as I'm getting ready to go into the street, something just caught my eye. I don't even know. I can't even explain what caught my eye or what made me look. But it was like a 18-wheeler truck, y'all. And he started on his, just beeping on his horn. And I had to swerve and get on like the service road. Mind you, I got her 2-year-old daughter in the back seat with me, okay? I don't know what in the world made me be able to get out of harm's way, but God. You know what I'm saying? But God, that was the only thing that made me get out of God's way. And I get on the service road and I just start bawling. I just start bawling, crying because I'm like, oh my God, not only did I almost kill me, I almost killed this woman's child with me, you know? So when Eric Thomas said, think of the ways that that the devil tried to take you out, that was one of the things that popped in my head because I started thinking about what happened after that. While I'm trying to escape life, while I'm trying to escape, things are so hard, I left my blind grandmother who just had my little sister trying to take care of her. I left them and the devil tried to take me out. He just tried to take me out just that quick. Needless to say, I packed up within a week and I was back in New York. You know what I'm saying? I was back on assignment. I was back helping my grandmother raise my little sister as I was supposed to be. That was my assignment at that time. So be careful what you're trying to run away from. We think of things that's so hard and we always thinking like, God, why you got me in this position? Why I got to help this person? Because there's a purpose. There's a bigger purpose to that. After that, I think I stayed with my grandmother for maybe about 2 months and I went off to college. You know what I'm saying? I was straight out of high school. I went off to college and great things came from that. But when he said to think about the times when the devil tried to take you out, that was one of the times that the devil tried to take me out. You know, literally, it was like an 18-wheeler semi. I mean, I had no chance. It would have been me and that baby gone. You know what I'm saying? Gone. So that definitely stood out to me. That was one of the times that I was like, you know what? And that was one of the times I started getting back into God. And I'm like, God, I want to do it your way. I want to be aligned with you. I don't want to do it my way. And that's what you got to do sometimes is step out of the way. A lot of times we keep stepping. I'm going to do it this way. This way is good. You know, who told me to move to Richmond, Virginia at 18? You know, I know nothing. I needed to be under the hand of my grandmother. I needed to learn a little bit more wisdom. I needed to learn a little bit more knowledge. I needed to get more into, what God wanted me to see. But that was one time he showed me, like, listen, keep stepping outside of my grace and you will be destroyed by Satan. All right. So that was definitely a great part. Also, Eric Thomas said, and good morning to everybody coming in. Please go back and watch the replay. You'll see what we kind of playing off of. But you can't entertain the devil no more. A lot of times we know what we ain't supposed to be doing. We know who we ain't supposed to be with. You know what I'm saying? And the devil will send different relationships and friendships and even jobs your way that you know you ain't supposed to be doing. You playing in the devil's playground. Then you talking about why me? Why me? Why me? Why not you? You playing with fire, ain't you? You gonna get burned. Another time, I got caught up in a relationship. I told y'all I'm a survivor of domestic violence. I don't brag on that. I just tell y'all what I've been through because this way I can relate to other people who've been through it or going through it and let you know there's a way out. Another time, God had to really literally make me bump my head. Tell me what you doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm arguing with my partner. Arguing with him or whatever. And it got to the point where, I was just boiling inside. I knew that I was entertaining the devil. I was just doing too much. God been told me to leave this relationship. God been told me to escape. You got kids, you know what I'm saying? You can't let them see you going through this. You got daughters, they don't need to see you experiencing this. And we just got into a little scuffle, you know what I'm saying? And he pushed me. He pushed me from the back. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't, when I think back on it, it wasn't like a hard push. But what had happened was, he pushed me hard enough to where I hit my head. You probably could see a little bit. I hit my head on the edge of the windowsill. And my head just started gushing. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I'm not, in the mind frame, I'm not like, oh my God, I just bust my head wide open. In the mind frame, I'm like, God, what is going on? I just see blood and I hear my daughter just screaming. And I got over that. And of course, I got out of the relationship. But what stuck with me the most was my daughter screaming. And I'm like, you know what? I could have been taken out just like that. Just a hit on the head. You know what I'm saying? I could have been taken out just like that. Play in the devil's playground and he will take you out. You got to know when it's time to exit. You got to know when it's time to go. You got to know when God is telling you, did you have enough yet, daughter? Did you have enough yet? Because God ain't going to hurt you. He going to let you do but so much before he say, listen, did you have enough? Don't entertain Satan. Don't entertain him. Don't be in his playground. In order to be born again, you must align with God. You have to align with God. It ain't no way around it. Okay? So on today, on Thankful Thursdays, if you realize that you are playing the devil's game, I need you to realize that and get up out of that. I need you to realize that it's time to exit. And if you don't know how, remember yesterday. Have quiet time with God. Have some quiet time with him. He gonna tell you what to do. All you need to do is just be quiet and listen. It's so many times God told me, listen, you in the wrong arena. You in the wrong arena. Whether it's a group of girls, whether it's a group of guys, whether it's a job, whether it's a hustle or whatever, you in the wrong arena. But you got to make the decision to say, God, I got to be born again. Wash me over. Make me brand new. I can't do this no more. I'm not going to do this no more. I got to show my daughters that it's a better way. And that's the point that I got to. I was like, what you doing? God ain't put you here to suffer. God ain't put you here to be hurt. God ain't put you here to experience heartache. He want to give you happiness. He want to give you love. He wants you to be able to pour that out to other people. But if you playing in the devil's playground, you'll never know the greatness of God. You got to come up out of that. You got to become brand new. You got to ask God to wash you over. You got to ask for a do-over. What does it look like to be born again for you? So on this Thankful Thursdays, I want y'all to sit down and figure that out. Be thankful that God still got you here. Be thankful he still got you on assignment. Be thankful for the things that he done pulled you up out of. Because just like that, just hit my head one time. I seen some people hit their head one time and they be gone. I hit my head and my blood was gushing out. I could have been gone. I see people that get in car accidents. One time, boom, they're gone. I could have been gone. At those very moments, I knew God had me here for a purpose. God put me through that so I could tell you, listen, there's life after death. You got to die to your old self. You got to stop living in this devil playground, playing his games, and then wondering why your life ain't going right. Your life ain't going right because you keep playing his game. He's here to kill, steal, and destroy. But not today. On Thankful Thursdays, I want you guys to be thankful for what y'all been through. I want you to be thankful for the ups and downs. I want you to be thankful for the roads that God is going to lead you to. Just get out of his way. Surrender and let him do the work, okay? Now, on this day, y'all know I always end with affirmations, all right? And if you don't know how to do affirmations, feel free to take mine. Feel free to, bounce off of those. But what affirmations are I am statements that remind us of our power, okay? They remind us of who we are. Because in this world, listen, there's a lot of Satan stuff going on, okay? So you got to remember that I am God's child. That's why I like to start mine with that. I am God's child. I am blessed. I am highly favored. Okay? I am powerful. I am filled with purpose. Remember, when you say your affirmations, I need you to be confident in it. I don't need you to be real timid and, yeah, I'm here, yeah. No, I need you to know that God got you covered. Okay? I need you to remember your power, and I need you to exert that. I am a queen, and I will be treated as such. There's no doubt about that. My day ones know that one, because that was an everyday one. When I had to remind myself that I was a queen every day, and I'll be treated as such. Some of us need to say that every day. And if you're a king, listen, I am a king, and I'll be treated as such. Don't settle for less. You God's child. We only get the best, baby. That's all we get. And you got to big yourself up like that. Because if you're waiting for somebody around the corner or outside of you or outside of God to big you up, listen, you're going to be waiting your whole life. Big yourself up. God put it in you so that you can put it in yourself and you can put it out to other people. I am successful. Okay? We even take it to the point where the things that you want to see that you don't see right now, speak them into existence. I am financially free. Okay? You having problems with money? I am organized. You got to speak it into existence. Whatever you're struggling with, I am not stressed. Okay? I am stress-free. Tailor it to what's going on with you and what you want to see in your life. But focus on the positive. Focus on going up. Focus on what will God do? What do he want you to do? Why he got you on assignment? What do he want to see you do? All right? So remember on today, be powerful, okay? Be God's child. Be positive. Do something nice for somebody else. All right? Keep your body straight. Keep your mind right. All right? If Instagram and Facebook get a little bit too much for you, your timeline getting a little rah-rah, a little ratchet, listen, close it down. Bring up Eric Thomas. Bring up Sarah Jakes. Bring up Wallstreet Trapper. These are all people that's feeding the people, feeding the community. They want to teach you how to do something different. It ain't all about what's going on the gram or threads and all that other stuff. Sometimes you got to close it down. You got to purposely feed your mind with positivity. Got to have a great day on purpose. I ain't wake up in the best mood today. Well, I woke up in the best mood, but I kind of let some things, get to me. But I had to sit and say, I'm in control. I am a queen, and I be treated as such. Not going to let nobody dictate my day. God say, wake up and rejoice and be glad in it. That's what you got to do. Pull that out of you. Don't sit and gloat in what happened to you in the past and people telling you this and people telling you that. That's yesterday. Today's a brand new day. I'm about to enjoy it on purpose. Okay? So it's Thankful Thursdays. I thank y'all for joining me every morning. We're going to do this every morning because as it helps you, it helps me as well. Okay? It helps me to remind myself of my purpose, my alignment. So many people have been coming in contact with me and I love it. I love it. If I help you, I love it because you helping me. And as a group, we could make some major moves. All right? So definitely, if you need a little bit more, if you need somebody to talk to or anything like that, listen, I got the link in my bio. You can book a call with me. You can do any of that, okay? We could talk about anything you want to talk about. Because sometimes that's all you need. It's just to be able to reach out and listen. Just listen to me. So I'm here for you, all right? If you having any problems with your health, you see I come up here, I show y'all how I do my vitamins, okay? How I do my vitamins, how I do my detox. This is how I keep my mind and my body clear. Okay? I keep it clear because we feed ourselves, our mind and our body with so much gook. We got to detox it out. So if you're having any problems with any health, I'm your health and wealth coach. I'm here to help you. All right? Just get in my DM. Let me know how I can help you. and we'll figure it out. We'll get a game plan together. We'll sit on a Zoom. You'll see me face to face or whatever, and we'll figure it out together. This is what God wants. He wants us to use each other in order to get to the level He wants us at. All right? So it's Thankful Thursdays. I appreciate y'all. If y'all missed this, listen, also on my YouTube, go subscribe to the YouTube. That way you can watch it anytime. Change your algorithm, okay? Make sure that you making sure that the things that come on your phone is the things that should come on your phone. Like when I open up my YouTube, automatically, Wallstreet Trapper. I need to know that money. I need that positive talk. Eric Thomas, Sarah Jakes. When I open up my Facebook, my pastor, Christopher Spells, he up there. You know what I'm saying? Change your algorithm. You got to do that on purpose, all right? But I love y'all. Be positive. Take your power back. Let me see some of them affirmations in the comments, okay? What's your affirmations? I want to hear y'all's. But on that note, I'll see y'all later. I love y'all. Peace out.